It's been great.
So we have a 2K TV challenge this year, and someone has to pick a player and play all-time Anthony Davis on blacktop. So if you had to play...
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA Pay Date. It is indeed, DA. Thank you. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Las Vegas. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough.
And you know, for Las Vegas, they've been stuck in a rut the entire season. We talk about teams maximizing their potential. Well, the opposite's been the case with this group.
I think, Greg, for them, it's obviously been very disappointing. And I get the sense it's starting to weigh on them night in and night out.
So the Bobcats starting five. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Randall out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Smith. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for Las Vegas, he's out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Murray. And there's Jackson. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot.
Boy, when you think about the skill that Karl Anthony Towns has, and you realize he's just getting started in the league, his future is truly off the charts. By the midpoint of his career, we could be talking about him as one of the most skilled big men to ever play the game.
Here's Towns following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Sinks the three-pointer.
What floor awareness from Karl Anthony Towns to be 7 foot and that skilled. How lucky is he?
Mitchell against Smith. It's Jackson atop the key. Brown trying to free himself up, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. And with the offensive tool set of Karl Anthony Towns, Doris, he could see MVP consideration in the future.
Well, what we know about Karl Anthony Towns certainly is that each and every night he has a major impact for his team. And consider, he's still growing as a player and ironing out some areas. But this guy is going to be a star for a long time, no doubt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Towns coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. It's good. Towns has got his second bucket.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Here's Jackson coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And the rejection by Smith. .135 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Randall. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Just terrific vision right there from Smith to keep the ball moving for a score.
Murray, the pass to Hayes. Mitchell outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fouls. J.R. Smith picks one up.
You know what I love about Donovan Mitchell? He is just as great off the court as he is on. This guy is engaging. He's self-aware. He is the real deal.
Charlotte leading by 5. Smith left side. They get a hand on it. Ayton kicks to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Over Mitchell. Smith, no luck. Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Takes a 3. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 6.
How about a nice bounce to his step from Donovan Mitchell? Get in the catch and shoot game, sir.
Murray against Cousins. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. And this is the first time matched up with the Bobcats this season.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the 2 teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Charlotte shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Well, I think what we see sometimes with DeMarcus Cousins, your greatest strength can be your greatest weakness. When he uses his emotion to be aggressive and intimidating, you love it. He just has to stay under control.
Here's Mitchell. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Bobcats. They're up by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
You know, everyone has to get some of the sugar.
Well, when you're attracting, Greg, all that defensive attention, it creates opportunities for your teammates.
And Towns wants to win big. To do that, though, it's not enough to get numbers. You've got to make your teammates better as well.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Bobcats' performance here, boys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for Las Vegas, Jaylen Brown out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Murray. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Boy, that is absolutely gorgeous by DeMarcus Cousins. Run the offense through your big man, and he will find the open man.
Here's Brown, and it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. We've always been wowed by the athleticism in the NBA, but it seems to be becoming even more athletic. And certain guys get it done, Doris, in different ways.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of examples, Kev, of guys who don't have or are not blessed with incredible athleticism, but who have found a way to be successful. Nikola Jokic is a first-team NBA player who plays very much below the rim. And then you look at certain shooters who can affect the game. J.J. Redick, he is impossible to guard because he's one constant stream of movement. So, listen, if you have great skill for your position without athleticism, you can still find a way to have a job in this NBA.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you. And here's Towns, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 8 points.
Well, takes contact, keeps his balance. Nice finish by Towns.
Murray against Cousins. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul. It's Brown on the wing. He's defended by Randall. And it's blocked.
They are really struggling from the floor.
And there's the pass to Cousins. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smith. That shot misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Murray. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Cousins, the pass to Smith. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Baseline J on the way, and Towns gets it to go. He's got 10.
Well, so effective with that jump shot. Karl Anthony Towns is a problem on the offensive end.
And here is Mitchell. Over Smith. Count it, and the Bobcat lead has been cut back down to 10 with the basket for Mitchell. right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Well, for the Bobcats, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Big Cat is like the...
And that'll...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. We've got J.R. Smith, Andre Ayton out there with Randall. Then there's Towns, and it's Cousins in at point guard. And it's the Bobcats with the ball after the basket by Las Vegas. Mitchell against Smith. Towns kicks to Smith. From deep three-point range. Another shot. And Ayton with the layup. And the Bobcats lead by 10.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Murray dishes to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
And Towns, a player who took a little bit of time adjusting from the college game at Kentucky to the NBA game, especially Doris on the defensive end.
I do think you have to appreciate over the last several seasons Karl Anthony Towns' commitment to becoming a better defender. Listen, he has the length to not only block shots, but to alter shots, and you just want him to have consistent effort on that end.
Murray, the pass to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Here's Towns. Goes back up. Stolen by Mitchell. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Mitchell understanding that length and athleticism serves him well on the defensive end. Nicely done.
1:36 left in the third. Cousins, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Las Vegas. Trailing here by 8. Mitchell outside. Puts it up from 12. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Bobcats will take it the other way. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Las Vegas. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley. Then on Tuesday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming into town. Bobcats leading by 8. Smith outside. Dishes it to Cousins. Smith against Jackson. Smith kicks to Randall. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. From the arc. It's hauled in by Brown.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Mitchell. Goes up at the stripe, and he nails the jumper. Mitchell's got 13 points.
You see Donovan Mitchell finding his rhythm. You're in for a long night. He is effortless offensively.
Cousins, it's deflected. And here we go fast break. Murray's got it, and it's Murray with the jam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bobcats lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And to me, Jay, you love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Jackson. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Murray. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Hayes in at the center.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Cousins against Murray. Passes it to Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Towns against Mitchell. Towns dishes to Cousins. Here's Ayton. They shoot again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You get a sense there of how challenging it is to guard DeAndre Ayton. Gets good position, makes the defense react.
And the upside for Ayton was always present. But Doris, were you surprised at how polished he was as a rookie?
Not at all, because DeAndre Ayton has got a big-time offensive game. This guy can finish with the best in the league right at the cup. You know he's dynamic on the offensive end, and this guy's only going to add strength and get better on the defensive end.
Mitchell against Smith. He kicks to Towns. To the right side. Here's Randall. Second shot opportunity. Count that bucket. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Smith against Mitchell. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Good work there as it goes.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop and the harm.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Now here's Cousins. .149 left to play in the final quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Smith. And it's good for 2. And now just a 2-point Charlotte lead.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Cousins with the bounce pass. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Murray outside. Brown the pass to Mitchell. And the rejection by Cousins.
The aggressive defense by DeMarcus Cousins, not content to just alter it. Send it back.
To Towns. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Las Vegas calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, J.R. Smith.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Towns kicks to Cousins. 5 to shoot. Smith outside. Fires for 3. Murray with the defensive effort. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Las Vegas. It's a 3-point game. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Las Vegas calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look, if that's at all possible.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To take the lead. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for...
Devil Cardi said that he want my soul. With some frozen, I'm feeling